template store. In this video we're going to be showing you how to edit the Billie-Rae business card. This is the printable version. We'll start with the front design. It's fairly simple, we've kept it minimal. We've literally got a black background with a blue stripe there and a blue stripe there, and then 2 lines of text and the logo. So all you need to do if you want to edit any of this, if you click on there, it'll come up with that black box. That's the black. If you're wanting, this is the colour palette that it'll come up with, the colours that are on here. If you're wanting to choose a different colour, you can either scroll down and have a look at Canva's colour palette, choose a different colour from there. So say you wanted the black to be blue, you might want that to be a bright blue or a grey, whatever colour you decide. Or if you go back up and click on that plus sign, you can pop your own colour code in there if you've got your own branding colours, and it'll change it to that colour. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to leave it as that. And if you choose a colour and you don't like the colour, there's an undo tab there. Just click on that and it'll take it back to the original colour. The same applies for the 2 blue strips. All you need to do is click on them. Once you've highlighted it, it'll come up with a colour box up there, and you can go in and do exactly the same. Pop in your own colour, choose a different colour, and it'll change it to whatever you click on. So for the purpose of that, I'll take that back as well. This is the logo. This is all one solid logo. If you highlight it, you can drag it around, you can move it to a different position. It will centralise it for you. We've centralised it with the black area, so I'm going to pop that back to there. But obviously with that, you'd just delete that, and then to add your own logo in, all you need to do is, if you go to this upload section here and click on that, and then upload files, it will literally let you upload your own logo. This is all different things that we've been uploading, but it will upload your logo, and then once it's in here, all you need to do is literally drag it straight across there and then position it wherever you want it. I'll just put that back over there. And then you've got 2 lines of text. Once you click on a line of text, it brings this up across the top. It'll show you what text's been used. You can change that to anything you want, and it'll change it to different types of text. You can see there. If you've got a free Canva account, you can pick on any of these that don't have a little crown next to them. The ones that have a crown, like that one, that's for a Canva Pro only, so you won't be able to use that one, but there are plenty that don't have a crown, so you've got lots of choice. So it's just a case of scrolling through and finding one that you like. And then as well as actually changing and choosing your text, you can change the size up there. So if you wanted it to be smaller, you can make it smaller, you can make it larger, you can change the colour of the text there, same as you do with the background. Just pick on your colour or pop in your own colour. Bold, italic, underline. It's very much like a Word document. Top bar, centralise. You can do whatever you want up there. There is 1 or 2 other things with effects and animate and that, but I'm not going to go into them in this video. We do have other videos on our YouTube channel that go into more details on how to do effects and things, but just for the purpose of this design, for editing this business card, we'll leave that as that. If you wanted another line of text, you can click on one and you can duplicate that, and it will give you the same as what you've already got. Position it where you want it, and then you just highlight it, delete that text, and then type in whatever you want. Same as you will when you want to change these to whatever information. If you do something and you don't want it and you highlight it, just click on the bin and that will get rid of it. And if failing that, if you make a mess of anything else, just keep clicking your undo tab and it will take it back to the original design. So once that's the front page. If you go down here onto the back of the card, or it could be the front if you want, it's entirely up to you. Next we've got 2 halves, so we've got this section here which has been set up with your email address, a telephone number, like a business address and a website. You can put your social addresses, you can put whatever information you want in there. We've put icons there that are applicable to these. If you wanted to change them, you can actually click on them individually. And you can delete these and you can add in different ones if you want to. So say you wanted a Facebook icon in there. If you go over to this section where Elements is, and I've already done this once already, I would put in Facebook icon up here. It brings all the Facebook icons up. You just choose which one you want, and you can drag it across, resize that, pull it out to whatever you want, and then obviously that's blue, it doesn't match my colour, but you can change the colour up there. So if I wanted that to be, I don't know, pink, say, just to be bright, if I was doing that, you can do that, and then you just move it to wherever you know, in place of the other one. So for the purpose of this, I'll just delete that one for now. But that's where you find the icons, is in this element section here. Just pop in what you want in the search bar and then it'll bring up. And as long as it hasn't got a crown, if you've only got a free account, anything with a crown is the same as the text. You won't be able to use it unless you upgrade to a pro account. But there is plenty of free options, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding something. Then we've got all these little sections here. That section there, that's the overlap, is the same as that section, which is exactly the same as what I explained for the front. The colour will come up there, and all you need to do is just go to the colour palette, pop in a different colour, or if you've added your own, pop in your own. And then when you've changed your colours, you've obviously got your 2 lines of text there, which you can duplicate again. You can change the text, you can change the actual font, the size. It's not recommended with a business card to go below 8, because if you're actually printing it off, if you go below 8, your text it's going to be quite small, it's going to be difficult to see. So it's best to actually leave it as 8 or above. And then you've got again the effects and various different things, but like I said, I'm not going to go into detail with those at the moment. And then the only other thing you need to do is you've got various different icons. We've just put a range in there. We've grouped these together so that whole section moves around. If you wanted to change that colour and change the layout, and you may say want to change them to white and put them over at this side, or you might want to put them up there, you can move them. If you don't need all these icons, or you want different ones, then yet again, because we've grouped them, if you click on ungroup, that makes those separate. So now they won't move as a group, they will literally move individually like that. So if there's one there that you don't want, you can delete it. You can go to your elements and you can pop another one in, and you can put the layout of that exactly as you want. And then when you're happy with it, just to make it easier to move around, all you need to do is, oh, not that bit, is highlight them all again and group them all back together. But for the sake of that example, I'm going to leave that for now and put them all like that, right, because I'm happy with that layout, so that's fine. So then when you're happy with the design and you've got everything you want, then you might want to save the design. If you go to File and click on Save, Canva will automatically save your design as you go anywhere. But if you're planning on doing a few different things and you've got an account, you may want to have folders for different things. You can either move to folder, or if you haven't got any folders set up, we do have a short video as well on how to make folders and set them up and everything, so that might be worth a look. You can move to a folder and then it'll come up with a search there. You find the folder that you've got and you just pop it in there and save it, but obviously I'm not going to do that at the moment. And the other thing you can also do is change this up here. This is obviously our business card, but you can delete that and just pop in whatever you want. In there, get rid of that, and you name that, and then you can save it. But you can do this at any time, so that's fine. You just name that, and then once you're happy with your design front and back, the next thing you need to do is think about whether you're just downloading it or you want to have it printed. You've got a few different options. Canva do have a printing service, so if you click on print business cards, it will actually bring up this box here where it'll show you a mock-up of the design. So it does give you a bit of an idea what the business cards will look like when they've been made up, which look okay, to give you a different example. And then if you click on continue and then add to cart, you can see you can do different amounts there, change different ones, however many you want, things like that. And then all you need to do is choose what you want, go to checkout, and you pay for it as normal, and they'll physically send it to you in the post. So if you just don't want the hassle of having to do anything and you need business cards, then that's probably the best option to do directly through Canva. If you don't want to do that and you want to either print them out yourself, if you click on share and then download, this gives you the option of, you can have PNG and do it that way, which is suggested. I'll just show you the difference. If you do it as a PNG and download it, it will come up with two files. So you will get two individual designs. So you'll get a front design like that, and you'll get the back design like that, which are ideal because you can save both and then you can upload them individually. Or you can go and share again and download, and you may want to do PDF print if you're wanting to print, and that will download. I mean, I've done both options and they've both worked out fine, so it's how you want to do it. But that comes up with both designs together, so you can see them front and back. But it's still possible to just download, then you download that and you literally save it, whatever you want to call it, onto your own computer, and then you've got the option of either printing the design off yourself, or you can go to an external printing company with the design and actually get it printed. And I think that's everything I need to show you on how to edit this design, how to save it, and the options for getting it printed out. I hope you found this video useful. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to this channel, then that would be great, because we're just building the channel up with a lot more how-to videos and showing you how to edit our templates that we're making. I'd like to say thanks for watching. If you would like to actually buy this template, then there will be a link in the description that will take you to the website, so you can actually purchase this template as well as any other templates that we've produced. Okay, thank you.